welcome back to my weekly Shop My Stash. As always, I'm going to go over everything that I used this past week before I go into what I will be using for this coming week. Now, I am going to be making a slight change to my Shop My Stash, and I'm going to be doing them every 2 weeks now. I'm having a hard time cramming in everything and being able to edit and stuff, everything that I need to do, but I still really like these videos. So I'm just going to basically pick 6 palettes every 2 weeks and then, double the amount of blushes and that sort of thing, just so that for editing sake and time-wise with my family, I'm able to get everything in that I want, but still do these Shop My Stashes because they are fun to do, and I really enjoy shopping my stash personally, and I know some of you really enjoy these videos. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, so last week's palettes, we had the Ruby May Kaleidoscope palette. It's very pretty. I do like it. I used it a couple times. Then I have the I Heart Revolution Lemon Drizzle palette. This is what the inside looks like. No complaints there. As well as the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 1 palette. Now, I have to say the mattes in here I'm not a huge fan of, but the shimmers, there's only 2 of them. But I really do like the shimmers in here, so this will be staying around. I have the I Heart Revolution, what's this called? Make an Impact highlighter. The Pixi, what's this one called? Whisper Pink blush. The Becca Vanilla Quartz highlighter. And I also had the Becca Mineral Blush in Tiger Lily. This is a really pretty blush, but I think I need a bit of a tan before I wear it. Not because it's super pigmented. It's just the color on my skin tone right now. I think it would just be a better complement once I had a little bit of golden bronziness added to my skin. But otherwise, this was a nice blush. I will be sure to pick it more in the summertime once I have more of a tan than, when I don't. I also have this MAC trio here. This is one that I'll probably put aside for the next little while and pull it out again come the winter or late fall, just because it's not going to work for me in the summertime once I get a bit of sun. I have this Smashbox, what's this called? The Always On Liquid Eyeliner. It's not a bad liner. It's not super dark, but this does not hold up to my watery eyes, so I'm going to pass this on to my girls because it is not worth the stress of wondering if it will run down my face or not. So they will enjoy it. And this is the, what's it called again? Something Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Acid. This is from Shop My Save this is the A2O brand. I'm going to declutter this, and I have one other one. They don't work well. I've tried them several times, and I tried giving it another chance, and they don't dry down completely. They kind of do to the touch, but then they crease really bad, even with the base. I tried several different ones. It's not worth the hassle with these. I have enough other ones to enjoy, so this will be leaving as well as the other one I have. I have the Buxom Lip Gloss in Cherry Pop. This comes across as much more pink than cherry. Even though it looks kind of red in the tube, it does not come across that way on the lips, but still pretty. The Avon Everlasting Lipstick. This is in the shade Twig. It's like a browny pinky shade. I really like that one. This is the Revolution Beauty Lifelong shade. And one of my new favorite formulas are these Maybelline Superstay ink crayons. This is in the shade, what is it? Seek Adventure. I prefer a regular lipstick to a liquid lipstick, but these give me the kind of, what's it called? Benefits of a liquid lipstick. It stays on, it doesn't smear or anything like that. So I really like these lip crayons from Maybelline. I have this, what's it called? Insanely Intense Tattoo Waterproof Eyeliner from Skone. This is in the shade Plum. It's nice. I wouldn't say that it's super waterproof, but it held up to my eyes enough that I'm not going to declutter it. It's a nice little kind of purpley shade there. And then these 2 items here I forgot to wear, so I'm going to keep them in my Shop My Stash. This is Baci from Stila, and then this is Black Honey from Clinique. I like both of these. I just didn't get around to wearing them this week. So again, they will stay in my Shop My Stash, as well as this Eyedust from Medusa's Makeup. This is in the shade Psykhe. It's just a loose pigment, so I'm going to keep this in my Shop My Stash as well, because I know I like these products. I just didn't get a chance to wear them this week. I went on a bit of a buying spree, especially for eyeshadow palettes lately, so I figured I should probably declutter a few things out of my collection. And so I just wanted to show these here because I didn't want to leave them sitting around in a box until I did a declutter video or anything like that. So yeah, this is just, I figured I'd throw it in here. Anyway, this is the Revolution Beauty Fortune Favors the Brave palette. Nothing wrong with this palette, I just don't reach for it that often, and I feel for the shades that are in it, I don't like the super small pans, and yeah, the shades in it, they're pretty, especially those shimmers. I don't reach for it that often, and when I do, I always like the look I get, but it takes me a bit to get there. Not because of the quality, just because the colors in there kind of look more grungy, not really my style. Then I have this e.l.f. palette. I have swatched it numerous times. I have never actually used it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The shadows are like a putty kind of texture. They're really weird. Then I have the JCat Beauty Extreme Access palette. This is actually a really nice palette. I just have a lot of other ones that kind of have this color story, so I figured this one could be passed along. And then I have this Foodie Cosmetics Pizza Sliceette palette. I have a couple of these, and I do like the quality of it. I have no complaints with that at all. It's just the color story in this particular one. It's all matte with that one in the bottom corner here. That's the only shimmer. And it's kind of a boring palette for me. Again, I have these colors over and over in my collection. Quality is great, but the color story isn't doing anything for me, and the packaging kind of bothers me because of the way it sits in my drawer. It's not, well, if you need stuff to fit nicely, you know what I mean. So anyway, this one will be leaving as well. And then I have these few here. Two are from Folklore. They're not awful palettes. I'm just never super excited when I pull these. So this is the Folklore Twilight palette, and then I have the Ever Changing palette. Both beautiful color stories, but what you see in the pan isn't usually what you get on your eyes. It doesn't translate that well, so those will be going. And then I have this one here from Langmanny. I don't even know. This is what it looks like. It's pretty, it's very powdery, not super pigmented or anything, and yeah, it doesn't excite me to have it in my collection, so I'm sure my daughters will love playing with that stuff and destroying them. So if you are new here, this will be new information for you. If you've been around a while and seen these, you could probably repeat it back verbatim for what I'm going to say. So all of my palettes are numbered, and each week I use random number generator, and I pick 3 palettes, and I have them all marked down in my notebook here, and then when a number comes up, I mark it down as well. I do not reuse a palette until I've gone through my entire collection. That way everything gets used equally, and that's what I do, except now I will be choosing 6 instead of 3, because every 2 weeks. You get it. You're smart. Okay, so the first couple palettes that we have to pick are from this drawer. This is my I Heart Revolution drawer. Let's see, and actually I think the two that I'm using are right by each other. So we have Turkish Delight and the Peanut Butter Cup. The next one that came up is the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle palette, as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. And then the last two that came up, one of them is the IBY Poolside palette. Very fitting, seeing as we just opened our pool here. And the Beauty Creations Seduce Me palette, which is right here. Okay, so now I'm going to choose 2 face palettes. Normally I would choose 1, but again, doubling up, so we will choose 2. I think I'm going to pick this in the Balm of Your Hand one, just because I remember Emily Noel talking about it in a video I watched this week, and it's like, oh, I should probably use that. So thanks to Emily, we are using this one this week, as well as, let's see, try and remember which ones I haven't used recently. I never do remember, but you know what? We'll go blush shade. I'm going to pick this. Is that going too far? No. You know what? I'm going to pick this one. In the Balm of Your Hand has more rosy tones, whereas this has got more of a variety in there, so we'll pick this one to go along with it for the next couple of weeks. I'm probably good for blushes. So I'm pretty good for blushes, but I am going to pick a highlighter or 2 to go along with it. You know what? I'm going to pick this. This just has a highlighter in it right now. And what else? I've got a bronzer already in that. You know what? I think I'm going to pick this Diamond and Glow Natasha Denona one. And yeah, I think I'll do this Vintage by Jessica Lieberskin one. This is in the shade Rose Gold. So we'll pick that as well. So we have our bronzers and we have our blush. Then what should we pick out of here for... Okay, as always, we're going to take out the Galactic and we're going to take out the other one that's new, which I can never remember which one it is. Here's that one. I'm not opening it. Oh, and this one. No, this is Eyeshadow. Where's the sugar one? I'm pretty sure that's the new one. Now I'm rambling on and on. Am I even filming? Okay, good, I am. Oh, wait, that's the sugar one. This is the Galactic. Those two are both new. Okay, so I'm going to pick a liquid liner. Hopefully I can remember. I think the Studio Makeup one is one I used before, recently. I think I'm going to pick that Eyeshadow one. Where did it go? Eyeshadow. This one. We'll try this black liquid liner out this week and see how it holds up to my teary eyes. And then we will pick out one colored pencil. I don't have many in here at all, so I'm not sure why I do it, but I am. So I'm going to pick this Makeup Geek one in Plumera, however you pronounce it. Okay, so for lipsticks, I do have one coming today, so I know I want to keep that one. Wow, these are dusty. Oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, powders. You know what? I think I'm going to pick this Pure Gloss. My children are screaming. Yay. I think I might also pick this by LA Splash. Oh my goodness, they're so loud. Which I think I'm going to pull Pepper as well for this week. Okay, let's see. You know what? I think I will pull this one in Santa Ana. This is from Ofra. I really do like this one too. So, okay, I still have an eye pigment in from last week, so I'm not going to pick another one. Try and move everything out of the way here. So I'm not going to pick another pigment, but I am going to pick another liquid shadow. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this Cover FX one. This is in the shade Amethyst, and I think it'll go really nice with a lot of the shades in the palettes that I have this week. So starting here, this is the I Heart Revolution Turkish Delight palette. It has a lot of kind of fun, brighter colors in there. Some deeper colors as well. It has a lot of pressed glitter in there, so that will be an interesting one for this week. Then we have the Peanut Butter Cup palette from I Heart Revolution as well. This is the Razzle Dazzle palette from Too Faced, and it smells so good. This is the Seduce Me palette from Beauty Creations. This is the IBY Poolside palette. And this is the ABH Norvina palette. This is the Vintage Cosmetics Rose Gold highlighter, the I Heart Revolution highlighter. This is the Diamond and Glow powder, right? Yes, Diamond and Glow powder from Natasha Denona. This is in the Balm of Your Hand, Volume 2. And the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. So I did swatch everything here on my hand, so I'm going to try and do this so it's not awkward. But up there on the top, I have that Eyeshadow liquid liner, and then beside that, I have that Makeup Geek eyeliner. That kind of amethyst color there is the Cover FX shadow, liquid shadow in amethyst, and then that pigment from Medusa's Makeup. And I have the Ofra liquid lipstick in Santa Ana, and beside that is the Clinique, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's in Black Honey. Then we have that Stila liquid lipstick, and then I have the LA Splash. I'm not sure if it's a liquid lipstick or not, but it's in the shade Angelique. Then I have Pepper from Bite Beauty, and that last one is the Pure Gloss, and it is in the shade Tuscan Sunset, I think. Yes, Tuscan Sunset. This is everything I'm using for my Shop My Stash for the next couple of weeks. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these items. Are these items that you have and that you use, or do you not like some of these items? Be curious to know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.